Hello and welcome to part 2 of my Elite IndyCar Indy 500. This was the last 100 laps. It would have been all one lobby, but the game wouldn't want to give us 200 laps, so we had to split the lobbies up. But on that in the last lobby, last couple laps, I managed to do some strategy, I guess. I really don't know what happened. Future kind of had a slow stop. And I ended up being in the lead and held it for a couple laps until we got to lap 100. And now I'm starting in the lead for the last 100 laps in Indy 500.
Yeah.
2 lengths back.
A future. Five.
1 length behind. He's still 1 back. Crashing behind. Inside rear corner. All clear. Good stuff. That's the fastest sector time. Just at your own personal best fastest lap. Keep it up.
As you can see here, my role being in the nation has basically continued, and he essentially just can't get past me. But between the two lobbies to get to this one, I upped the arrow slightly so that my car doesn't understeer as much and it's more comfortable to drive in traffic. But later on you'd see that basically did more harm than good during this race. And you can see he can't get past me, at least yet. And I'm just slowing him down slowly. This was a fun battle, very fun.
Good lap. That's your fastest lap so far today. He's 2 lengths back. Two lengths behind. He's in your slipstream. Still there.
Future, why are you so fast?
2 lengths behind. 2 back still. Pace is good overall. Let's unleash some of your magic and build a bigger gap.
You alright there?
Careful the guy behind doesn't try and take that place from you. Think about your defense. That's your fastest second sector so far. Great job. Keep it up. A new personal best. Great job. That lap is a new personal best. Good job. Keep pushing. Good pace. Very consistent driving. Let's try and build the gap. Keep pushing. Fastest first sector you've done yet. Great job. 2 lengths back. 1 in your slipstream. He's still there. He's 2 lengths back. He's in your slipstream. Still there. He's 2 lengths back. He's drafting you. 2 lengths back. Still there. Still there. Crashing behind. Half length behind. On your inside, rear corner.
there?
Inside rear corner. Watch inside.
I'm still outside. Yeah.
Okay, clear. 1 length back. 2 lengths behind.
This is crazy. I'm scared for my life. Yeah, because I have enough arrow, I can go everywhere.
Crossing you. 1 length back. He's in your slipstream. Two lengths behind. Still 2 lengths back. Crashing behind. 1 length behind. 1 in your slipstream. Still there. 1 length behind. He's crashing you. 1 length back. 1 in your slipstream. Watch your mirrors. He's still there. On your outside, rear corner. 2 wide, 1 outside. Clear. Okay, your pace is good. We just need to open the gap to second. Let's push a little harder. That is your fastest first sector time. Keep it up. Crashing behind. Half length back.
Off and in.
Back.
As you can see here, he's been setting me up for at least 22 laps. Try to get past me, but now my tires have finally started to drop off, and his car started to get faster because his car liked him on lower fuel. And he was finally able to complete the move that he's been attempting for the last 20 laps of this battle, which it was disappointing. But, I mean, I knew eventually he was going to get past. I knew I couldn't keep him behind him for 100 laps. Like, that was unreasonable for me to assume. But I did not expect what was going to happen later. I mean, I was able to keep on back at him. I definitely wasn't faster than him. But because I was in his toe, the guy behind me, Chad, the league owner, couldn't really pass me, and he was in the same situation that Future was in, where he was faster than me but just couldn't find a way past. Which like with Future, it was pretty fun, but I just wish I had that extra, like maybe 2 tenths there, so that I could be faster, or at least be able to keep up with these guys,
Great
because I
driving,
really
mate.
couldn't
That's the
keep up.
fastest second
I
sector
was
time so far.
struggling because my car had way too much grip, and because I had so much downforce, because I had so much downforce,
That's your fastest lap so far today.
I had so much drag. I mean, it wasn't compared to what it is on a road course car. It's not a lot of drag, but for the ovals, I had so much drag that it was slowing me down, so I couldn't even get up there once he passed me because I had so much drag. So I mean, this is what Indy is about. Small changes to your setup can make drastic difference.
Great consistent laps. Just try and find a little bit more pace here and there. You've got one on your tail. Better defend that position. He's going back. That's your best final sector so far. Great driving. Pit request confirmed. Pit anytime.
Chad, I'm coming in your side.
You're running on fumes.
scared me. I thought I was
As you
gonna
can see
die.
here, I go into the pits.
It's alright.
The pantry wasn't the cleanest, but I mean, it didn't affect me at all. Maybe like a half a second,
Come on, boys.
a tenth of a
Make it
second
stop.
on
Come on, go,
future.
go, 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 go.
But the pit stop in general was pretty slow.
Go!
I mean,
Go!
the gap between me and future actually increased, it looked like. But I was like, okay. And then I come out the pits, and I make a mistake, which you're about to see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right here. I forgot to turn off the pit speed limiter, which you would think, okay, it didn't make a big impact, and it really didn't in the grand scheme of things. But at the time, it really made impact, as even though I knew Future was clearly faster than me, it at least left me 2 seconds farther back than where I was, and that made Chops, who was behind me, catch him even further. Which, I don't know. It could be a negative and positive, because you know I get the battle, but also because I'm gonna drop the position. But at this time, the car was what you can call very rigid. Didn't want to really turn, and it felt weird. I don't know. Maybe because I was messing with my lines, or because I was getting in the gray or the marbles and stuff. But as you can see here, Chops is catching me up like at a rapid rate. Up here, I'm gonna make a mistake, which was completely my fault. Completely my fault. At least he didn't touch me or
Careful the
anything.
guy behind us.
And you know, that was fine.
Think about defending.
And he goes past me. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll have a chance to keep up with him. Nope. He just drives away. And I'm like, okay, there's a problem here. But then I realized that this setup really only works when I'm in heavy traffic. Like when there's like an 8-car pack or a 5-car pack or something like that. 2 in the lead and defending for the lead, as I did earlier. And I realized that I lose so much straight line speed because of this additional downforce that it really wasn't working as I planned it was going to, and that the benefits didn't really outweigh the negatives, and I was really suffering. So I knew that I have at least 5-second gap, and Chad and Future are really battling hard together, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to catch them, whatever I did, because as I said earlier, they're together, they won't be able to catch. So I fuel save, and I go a lap down, and the strategy didn't really work out for me. However, this pit stop right here, I'm still a lap down right here. I believe that's, it's either Chad or Future. I think that's Chad who's right in front of me, right here. And the red dot means that you're a lap down. I mean, the red dot means that the person in front of you is a lap in front of you. So we get our wave around because I'm only 1 lap down, and this sets up for a pretty dramatic.
Okay, mate, you're in 6th. P5 is not far away.
This sets up for a pretty dramatic
You're all over his mirrors.
4-lap
Let's try and take
shootout
him
for
on
the
this
win
lap.
of the Indy
See if you can
500.
force him into an error and slip past.
And I was really grateful for this, because without that, I don't know what this race would have been. It would have been a disappointing result. I tried experimenting, and experiment didn't really work so well. Which, you know, it's always good to experiment, but I mean, you lose some and you win some. This really gave me a reset. I mean, it wasn't the greatest of positions for me, at least, with the skills of what this car has and what I know this car is capable of. Because I really need to be in front in order for me to have a chance to win this. But, you know, at least I had the opportunity to come and at least challenge for the win, which I was grateful for with this caution.
This is gonna be cool because what is it? 4-lap shootout? So it's gonna be a 3-lap shootout. Wait, so Chad, you're allowed to pass at the pit entrance, right?
Here's the start of the 4-lap shootout, which was pretty insane. On the lap before, I was judging on where I could go. I knew that if the guys in front of me were slowed down, I could just go around the outside and see what I could do. I tried doing that here, it didn't work, so I tried to cut back in to get a good run off the corner so I could possibly pass him. And it looks like it really worked to perfection. My teammate here, Frankie, came in handy. He moved over so I can get a good draft off of him, which was awesome. He kept on doing that. I had a slight contact, but I believe that was Caveman, but it wasn't much. We got him a little loose, but I tried to win, I really couldn't. So my teammate Frankie moves over here to help me get past him. Do you understand how good this moment felt? He's helping me out. And around the outside, what this car's strengths were. And I was like, okay, here we go. Frankie, one-on-one. I really didn't want to pass because he helped me out, but I'm in his 2 laps to go, Indy500. And I was like, okay, what can I do? Fortunately, this group up here was battling so hard that they slowed each other down. Frankie gets a good run on Chad. They go 3 wide here. And I'm like, okay, they better not crash in front of me or else I'm gonna die. So, they crash. And luckily, I went right down to the bottom. I managed to get my way past Chad. I don't know how, I just stuck it down inside. And I guess the car just was able to stick and he didn't really expect me to go down. So once I was there, he couldn't really do anything. But now I'm really starting to, I have confidence that I could maybe possibly catch up to Future right here. And I'm trying as hard as I can. I'm trying to muscle this car
Final lap now. We need first place. Come on, you
I'm
can
trying
do
to
it.
muscle this car to get this first
You
place.
got me, Future.
And I'm slowly catching up to Future. But it's not a lot. Like,
Come on, Blue
I
Baby.
really can't. I have to keep chatting
Blue
and
Baby.
check too because I don't want him to pass me here. But I'm slowly catching up to Future. And this finish is like one of those finishes. Like if I didn't change it, if I didn't change
Baby.
the
Come on, Blue Baby.
the
Oh,
arrow and
you
stuff,
got me.
what would happen? But you know, it was all good, all good. It was like one of those situations where if I had more laps, maybe this would happen, maybe that would happen. But overall, considering the situation I was in, where I was a lap down,
Yes.
and I had a failed experiment in which I tried to fuel save, and I managed to get second. I was satisfied with the result that I had. Second place. It's pretty good. Race is really fun, really enjoyable. Finally, I would like to add congratulations to Future for the win. He gets to drink his milk. I think this is his first win in the IndyCar series, in this IndyCar series, which is pretty awesome to win on the biggest stage.
Put
And
this
the
thing
way he
down
won
for
it
me.
was pretty cool too. He's in the front.
Good
And that
assist.
restart, fresh tires, where everybody else was on worn tires, really benefited him when he got entered him. But overall, congratulations to everybody who finished. Future, Chad, Chops, David, Dave, Frankie, and Crops. It was a grueling race. It was pretty long too. I think this was like my longest league race ever. But it was fun. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. If you like the video, subscribe, like, follow, whatever you want to do. Thanks for watching.